Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking at Dennis Nathan Mann, and yes, I did a video a long time ago just showing he was missing. 19 years old, 5'10", 165 pounds, Winona, Mississippi. Somebody just recently mentioned him, so I thought, I'll look at him. So it shows you the clothes he was wearing and mentions the scars he has. He was last seen at a friend's home in the Fultz Road area near Highway 51 in Winona, Mississippi on January 26, 1979. He never returned to his own residence, and he's never been heard from again. So we're going to look at some John Does, and then I'm going to also look at the distance. So I can see, if he went from here to there to, okay, hold on. So we have this young man. I think I'll do the other one first. This one. Okay, we have this young man. Estimated date of death is 1980, and this is 1979. So I would think that it could be him, and it could have been 1979 because it's estimated, and it says down here, the victim's remains were found in a burned abandoned house at Access Road, Shell Lake. So, and I don't think they know. Prior to discovery, workers on the interstate stated they saw a white male approximately 6 foot tall in his late 30s with brown hair hanging around the house. The individual told workers he was from California, but did not reveal his name, and I don't think he was from California. So, and he's not recognizable. He's charred and he's burned. So, I don't know. So, anyway, so we go to how far away is Heth, Arkansas from where that young man died. That's what I want to show you. And it is 2 hours and 18 minutes. Okay, now we're going to zoom in on it. And see what highway it is. It's Highway 51. See right here it says 51, and this is 51, and it turns right into 55. And what did they say? They said Fultz Road near Highway 51 in Winona, Mississippi. So, yeah, to me, 51 could go right up here. He could easily have taken him up there, right? I mean, he could have driven down 51 and went to New Orleans, but okay, so then we'll look at the next one, and this one is Cape, whatever you call it, Mississippi, and it's estimated 1980, but I still see gunshot, 5'9" to 5'11". So he was discovered in a wooded area by mushroom hunters. He died in a shooting-related death, but authorities are unsure of how long the remains were in the woods. Okay, so we're going to do this one and see where that one is. And that one's up here, and it's a 4-hour 17 drive. 4 hours and 17 minutes. It's still 55. It's just you get on 51 and it turns into 55, and you just keep on going. So I thought, well, I'll leave that one in. And there were some other ones that I had in here, but I took them out. There's this gentleman, and he has a recognizable face. Gulfport, Mississippi. He didn't die till June from drowning. He looks a bit like him to me. See, he's got that. You see the little button-up nose right there? How it's like kind of... And then you go to him, and I see the little button-up nose right there, and his eyebrows, and he's got longish hair, and I don't know if his hair is like kind of longish there, so I thought, well, I'll leave him in there, right? Because I don't know. I don't know if he died right then at that time, or if he lived longer, I don't know. So, and that one is, you go down 55 and over, right? So, I left it in there. Some of the ones were a bit further away. And this one, weeks to months prior 1979. And I really thought that, I don't know if he would put his hair back and put it in a ponytail like that, because he has bangs, but I don't know. I don't know when that picture was taken or anything. So, and this has a Mike and Barb, but I don't know if his name's Mike or if it was his parents or grandparents or something. So I don't know. So I left it in there just in case, because, you know, I took a few of them out because they were further away. But if he had been hitchhiking, he could have ended up in one of the ones that I took out, but I took it out. And this one is 15 hours away. Is that right? That's a long ways away. Oh, no, that's Mississippi. Wait. Hold on. Does that, why does it say, oh, yeah, that's Maryland. That one's really far away. If he was hitchhiking to Tennessee, I guess he could end up there. So probably not him, right? Probably someone named Mike, but I don't know. And then this one I left in there because this one is so interesting. Bunnell, Florida, 14 months prior. Oh yeah, he died about the right date because 14 months, May, February, March, end of February, March, sometime in March maybe. Anyway, and that's estimated, but found near the remains was a Texas hunting license belonging to Ray Randy Wilkinson or Wilkerson. Date of birth, brown hair, green eyes. They've got the date of birth. Several attempts were made at the time to rule this person out, but no conclusion was ever reached. So, my question is, was Ray Randy Wilkerson or Wilkinson or whatever that born 10/9/1956 of Abilene, Texas? Did he go missing? Is he possibly dead and they don't know? I mean, because you would think by now they'd be able to look up his social security number and find out, but that's just, isn't that crazy? And yeah, I think I had one in Florida, one in New Jersey, and one in New York, but I took them out and decided just to use those. Maybe I'll see if I can't open the tabs back up. That's a mapping tab. This is one of the John Does I took out because it's all the way in New York. And I thought, well, that's really far. He did have a blue jacket, but it's all the way in New York. And then I had this one, and that one's all the way in New Jersey. So he did die January of New Jersey, but he's not the right height, and it's pretty far away. Kind of looks like him a little bit in the black and white photo. Whoops, and so I don't need that tab open. But I might have took out a couple more. I don't know. I don't think so though. So there's the John Doe, and these are the. This is the missing person, Dennis Nathan Mann, whose remains might be right there in Winona, Mississippi, and they just haven't found him yet. Or he could be Heath, Arkansas, where they took someone's remains that somebody had. I would guess somebody killed somebody. I don't know if it was an accident or what happened, but they went to hide it and cover it up by putting them in an abandoned house and burning the house down. And I don't know if they had the remains in the freezer and a deep freezer in their house until they went and did it, or if the person had died that day. You know, I don't know. Right? And then they have this person right here, and that's another John Doe. So, you should pray for these people. You should pray for the young man that lost, that his life was taken or whatever happened to him, so that he was only 19 years old and he would be 62 now, and he lost his whole life, right? I'm assuming because it's been that many years, and so we should pray for them after the video, and pray for this person and this person. That these cases get solved, and their families and their loved ones and the investigators and everybody that suffered, because this scars people for life. It leaves a mark on them. You have nightmares, and you never know how many lives it's going to touch. You never realize. So you should stop and pray for these people and their loved ones and their families. And thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and have a great day. Bye-bye.